Hi. Welcome to my Promise YouTube channel. My name is Gravili Kaimbe. For those of you who are here for the first time, please forgive me about that. Please don't forget to subscribe on the box down below. And to all the new subscribers, you are welcome. You are welcome. Thank you so much for your presence. I really do appreciate that. I'll quickly jump onto the video or today's video. Okay, today's video is how to read the Bible. But before I go ahead with that, let me quickly read to you the scripture. I want to read for you Joshua chapter 1 from verse 8 that I love as well, that says, meditate on this book of the law day and night, so that you may be careful to do everything written in it. Then you'll be prosperous and successful. You will be prosperous and successful. So you should meditate on this word day and night, so that you should be prosperous. You will be prosperous and successful. All right. You could be watching me and you're like, Gloria, how do I read my Bible? I don't know where to start. Fantastic. Let me make it very easy for you. There is a method called SOAP. 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 For what the scriptures, the S stands for scripture, O stands for observation, A stands for application, and P stands for prayer. All right, fantastic. I already did a video where I spoke about the need to journal, because I love journaling, so it's one of the things that I actually do. So what you can basically do, for example, I have the scripture that I took today, Joshua chapter 1 from verse 8. I would write it down. Okay, Joshua chapter 1 verse 8 says, I'll write the words down. I'll say, meditate on this book of the law day and night, or let me rather say, meditate on this book day and night, so that you may be careful to do everything written in it. Then you will be prosperous and successful. What have you observed? You have to think. This is what we call meditation. You sit in the presence of God. You ask God, okay, God, reveal to me. Because one very important thing you do is you first pray. You pray, God, I pray that you open my heart to your word, open my heart to your spirit, and open my heart to everything that you want me to receive from this. So you do a special prayer, and then when you open your Bible, you read your scripture. Now you write your observation. What have you observed? Here the Bible is telling us that we need to meditate on it. That's the first observation. It's underlining the need to meditate, the need to spend time in God's presence, the need to read this word even more. When it says here day and night, it does not say that you should sit with the Bible in the morning, you're like, oh yeah, in the evening, oh yeah. No, it says, for example, I got the scripture here that says Joshua 1 verse chapter 1 verse 8. You could be meditate on it. Okay. It says here, for example, another scripture that I love the most is let me say I think Psalm 91, which many people have been meditating on recently. Yes, when you abide under the shadow of the Most High God and all of that, so you could be spending your moment. You are meditating, everything, even your mind. You are doing the laundry, you are doing the cooking, whatever. In your mind, you are remembering, I'm covered under the shadows of the Most High God. We are covered under the shadows of the Most High, under the shadows of His wings. That is what you call meditation. I will do another video on that another day, but anyway, so that's the observation. So it tells you there that you have to meditate on it day and night. Okay, you underline those things under your observation. All right, and then you go to your application. You said, okay, how can I apply this in my life? How can I apply the scripture in my life? Like I just said, now you could have the scripture in your mind. You are walking around the house, you're going to the store, going to buy groceries. I'm not saying you should walk in the road, made on day and night, I'm covered in the shadow of the Most High God. No, in your mind, in your spirit, you must be meditating on it. When you get in the taxi, you're like, okay, I claim divine favor upon the seat. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I'll fear no evil. That's what you call meditating. You in your mind, in your spirit. You don't have to say it on your mouth, but the more you read this thing, the more you do, the more you become a pro at it. Sometimes people will be having conversations, you are not even there, conversations that are not holy. It is easy for you to zone out because your mind will be like, okay, your Holy Spirit will immediately tell you what you're doing is not what you're supposed to be doing. So yeah, that's application. So you write it down, you say, application, I need to meditate more on the word of God, or I need to trust that God is always there for me when it comes to protect, when you are reading a scripture on protection, or you need to say, I need to trust that God is my healer, as Isaiah 50, I think 53 or verse 5, that also speaks about being cleansed by the stripes, by his stripes you are healed. So those are actually key points that you can actually think about. How can you apply this to your life? How does it relate to your life as well? And then the prayer. The prayer that's what I basically do is that I just write down, I'm like, God, help me to meditate on your word. Help me to be sensitive to your word. Help me to trust that you are my healer. Help me to trust in your grant me the grace to trust that you are my provider. Grant me the grace to love others the way you want me to love them. Grant me the grace to intercede into others' lives the way you want me to intercede. So those are just the basic examples of what you can do for your prayer. So that is what I basically do for my prayer sessions or my meditation sessions. So thank you so much. I hope that you learned something through, because I basically did this for beginners or for those who are not used to reading the Bible and they're asking themselves, how do I get to read the Bible for it to become interesting? And one thing that I also do, set a nice worship song or worship playlist. It always works the best because it puts you in tune with it actually sets the atmosphere, so your spirit is uplifted. You will just want to I don't think you want to leave God's presence if you do it this way. So thank you so much for watching. I wish you all the best for today, and much love to you.